Hello and welcome to a new AI video tutorial. In this video, we will learn about how we can use automated ML in order to create an AI pipeline. So let's start. First of all, we'll go into the compute section, and here we will create a compute instance. A compute instance is a virtual computer which has some characteristics, which is able to make some processing and to be able to run jobs. So we need to give it a unique compute name. Then we choose the virtual machine type of type CPU. GPU is used for graphical processing. And then we will pick up a virtual machine size. For this, I am just sorting on the costs. So I'm taking the cheapest one, since this is just a demo for us to be able to see how this works. So scheduling, I will shut it down after 20 minutes of idle time. Okay, and then I can just create it. So while this is being created, let's go into the automated ML section, where we will create our automatic machine learning job. So we create a new one, then the job name is automatically generated. We give an experiment name, and then we have to select a task type. Now, this is a very important part, because depending on what you want to achieve, you have to choose a specific task type. Because I want to predict numerical values, I will choose regression. However, if you want to make different predictions, then you have to select the corresponding task type. Then, very important, we have to have data in order to build a model. So let's create a new data set, used cars data set. Then I will import this from a local file. I've used this data set in the past in a different video about predicting used cars prices. So let's upload this one again. So it's a CSV file which contains like 4,000 rows about used cars prices, but it can contain also the characteristics about brand, model, year, mileage, and color, and in the end the price. Okay, so we will use this file further. We import it, and then we click next, and then we have a preview, a small preview of our data. Then we can check the types of the columns, which are all fine, and in the end we just create this data source. Okay, then next, after we choose the task type and we select the data, next we have to pick a target column, what we want to predict. So we want to predict the price column. And next, the test data has to be split. So we'll split into data that trains the model and data that will validate. So usually we can have like 30% data for the test, because there are a lot of rows. Then next, in order to be able to create this job, to process the job and create the pipeline, we will use the compute instance which we just created at the beginning of the video. Okay, then in the review, we can check everything again, and if everything looks fine, we can just submit the training job. Then the job is submitted, and we just need to wait for some time for it to be completed. However, once this is completed, we can go to the model's child jobs. Here in the model child jobs, you can see all the algorithms which were used in order to test our model. What I like about it is the fact that it tests your model against so many algorithms. So then in the end, you can choose the right one to have the accuracy that you are looking for. So once you choose the algorithm that you want, you can then deploy a real-time endpoint or a web service in order to start making predictions. I hope that you have found this video useful and entertaining. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will be seeing you in our next AI video tutorial.